Cue the music. Danny's in the house. It's great to be here. You guys probably won't appreciate this. I'm only new to YouTubing and also videoing myself on camera. Well, not exactly new. I actually have a podcast and I do a bit of recording, but it takes a long time before you get yourself set up looking good in the HyperVerse and all. And you have a lot of problems. So I've just spent the last 2 hours trying to find a video I saw of Keith instructing people at one of his seminars to be the morale people and go around mingling with people and sell them the opportunity he had. I couldn't find it. And that's really frustrating when you're a YouTuber not being able to find a video. Now, I haven't actually done a video about HyperVerse for quite a long time. The reason why is because I've been busy helping my partner out. She's a professional sports photographer and she does a lot of gymnast photography. So we had 2 weekends where she hired another photographer to help her out. They took between the 2 weekends about 25,000 photos, and she decided to teach me how to edit. And I've actually had a bit of fun because some of the knowledge that I've learnt from doing YouTube videos has also been quite useful. Anyway, you're not here to hear about me and my boring old life. I have got a video I've put together. I'm going to talk over top of it, but I was disgusted today, as the thumbnail of this video says. I saw one of the HyperVerse training videos educating people about the metaverse, and I thought, I'm just absolutely blown away with the quality of the material that they actually are telling you to log in to the back end. So I'll leave the metaverse. So I've logged into the back end of metaverse and I've gone to the academy area, and I've been website designing for quite a few years, and that word articles and the back logo is appalling. If this company has got all the money that they've got lots of money at the moment because you guys haven't been able to do any withdrawals, and I'll give you a wee tip why that is at the end of this video as well, where you can scoot to the end now. I'll put the timelines in the notes. But all these little videos here sort of got me intrigued about what they're actually feeding you guys. And I'll be honest, I'll have to say that when I'm watching Keith and Kalpesh, I always get his name wrong, when they're using their choice of words, they are using the most brainwashing techniques out there. And they're manipulating words. They're telling you to be strong. They're telling you to hold on. They're telling you not to give up, give in, and all sorts of things like that. And that's just to make you and re-endorse you're thinking that you're doing the right thing. And they're saying, don't give up on the company and the future that it's going to bring. And it just makes me sick to the stomach. So I have put together a little bit of a video. And for those who don't know me, I've actually put together about 50 videos so far helping people fight
welcome.
The HyperVerse. Not the HyperVerse. Yeah, HyperVerse, HyperFund. And I've got some really good videos which I'm going to show you. Make sure you watch as we go, because these videos, these educational videos that I've seen are just stupid. And honestly, I don't know where you guys have been, but I've been on the internet since I think 93, maybe 94. I started out with a 486 SX25 if you want to know. And the quality of the videos and the educational material they're giving you are for people who don't really know too much about the internet. And some of the video links I'm going to show you and tell you to go and check out, I really want you to I want you to get a cup of tea and a cup of coffee and sit down and actually watch this stuff. And it's just unreal. I'm not going to get into whether HyperVerse is right or wrong. I've been getting a lot of emails lately, and I've also been getting a lot of comments on my YouTube channel. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it. But there's been a big turn in the last couple of weeks because things are really changing. And I've got a group of people around me who are all trying to help people and expose this company for what they're actually doing. And I've even been asked to give information to a private investigator who was based in the USA, and he was going to London for a week, and his job was to, I gave him a whole lot of names of all the people at the top who are involved in HyperVerse, and he said the amount of information I gave him was really useful, and he put together a good case with the the people who are going to prosecute or try to stop this scam. This is the biggest scam that's ever hit the world. So, hey, hopefully I made an input. I don't know. But anyway, let's educate you, and let me just talk through these videos
video for today.
And let's see what we can learn together.
On today's topic, we will discuss about metaverse.
Ooh. And it's not working. There it is. It's working now. False alarm. Remain calm.
So what is metaverse? It's a combination of multiple technological elements, including
this is like being at
virtual
kindergarten,
reality, augmented reality, and video, culminating with a digital universe in which user can live in.
Wow, there you go, a virtual world.
So here's the characteristic of the metaverse. There's 6 points I can highlight to you. First, boundless. There are no barriers between real and digital. The metaverse is endless.
See, back to the brainwashing techniques. Metaverse is endless. I live in Christchurch, New Zealand, and we have a casino, and it was designed as a volcano, and the roof comes out like this. And the architect's reasoning for designing it was to generate a never-ending feel when people are at the tables betting, that they don't feel like they ever need to end, and it runs for 24 hours a day like most casinos. But the terminology and the wording in here, I'm not a psychologist, nor do I claim to be one, but they are really playing on your mind. I was brought up in a religious cult, and a lot of the techniques and the wording and the repetition of these words are really driving home, you to believe in this metaverse.
Number 2, decentralized. No single entity has control over the metaverse. All users have individual agency.
Well, there you go, and that means HyperVerse have no control over it either. And don't forget, they have nothing to do with the metaverse. There's no such thing, actually, and it's been built by Facebook, not HyperVerse.
Number 3, persistent. The metaverse is always active and can be reset or unplugged.
There you go. Now, it's given you security there. Those words are actually saying to you that if you invest in HyperVerse or the metaverse, it's given you total security because no one can stop it. It's unstoppable. It's a runaway train. So this is psychology again.
Number 4, economic system. It has its own digital currency, how powers fully functioning the virtual economies.
There you go. So you don't need your bank anymore. You can live in your own world. You can leave planet Earth. You can go live on Mars with Elon Musk, and you can still be in control of your financials future.
Number 5, immersive. User can achieve a realistic sensory experience with extended reality, XR tools. And last but not least, social experiences. The metaverse creates strong social links with other users and AI virtual beings, creating events meant to be shared all together.
Now that's pretty interesting. When I went through my divorce, very lonely time for myself, and I started up a social club, and I got people together, and I built it up to about 500 people. But loneliness is something that a lot of people suffer with. Even couples have problems with loneliness. So this is actually playing on your heartstrings a little bit. It's giving you something.
Undoubtedly, we are all connected.
Now, I'm sorry, but this company's worth all the millions of dollars that you guys have invested. They've got 1 million people involved in HyperVerse at the moment. I think this PowerPoint presentation could be a lot better, just saying.
Right now, there are our phones, computers, and even tablets. But according to experts, the metaverse will evolve more like products, services, and the capabilities to connect and also blend all together.
It's the perfect world. If you were a Bible basher like I used to be, this is the paradise earth.
Imagine the things that you normally do in life, such as working, socializing, traveling, and even opening a businesses, going to an art gallery, or even attending a Justin Bieber concert. So here's the element of the metaverse. It comprises of digital currency, concerts, social and entertainment events, online shopping, workplace, social media, digital humans, non-fungible tokens, NFTs, marketplace, digital e-commerce, infrastructure, device independence, gaming, digital assets, and also natural language processing.
Now, if I was Mark Zuckerberg, am I saying that right? I hope so. And I put together a PowerPoint presentation where it's all stretched and out of proportion, I would shoot the guy in the face who actually, oh, I shouldn't have said that really, because they'll use these words and I'll ban my YouTube channel because I use shoot in the face. Anyway, this is not very nicely presented, just saying.
The fun fact that this is the next big thing from a financial and economic point of view.
See, it's brainwashing you. It's telling you financially, this is the next big thing. You know, get involved in it.
People are expecting the metaverse to be as huge as the future GDP of a country.
And they do this because they're telling you that you don't want to miss out, and it creates urgency, and you're panicking and you think, I better get invested, even if it's only $400.
Experts also said that the metaverse could have a GDP that is worth from 800 billion US dollars up to 2 trillion market cap, making it one of the largest trading partners in the entire world.
I think you'd be better off dating Elon Musk. Now, I think he's worth 200 billion. Yeah, just saying. Not that I want to date him. Now, this really pisses me off, just saying, because they use big names and big brand names, and they associate that with the hyper community, with the HyperVerse thing. And I just think this sucks because they're not even associated with these companies, and they always keep throwing out big names.
There are many companies at the moment who are investing in the metaverse.
They are.
To name a few, such companies like Microsoft, Facebook, Roblox, Epic Games, and the Sandbox.
It's quite cool, actually. I don't know if you noticed, but crypto took a big dive this week, or at the time of filming this video, and that would really push a lot of these people over the edge.
So stay tuned. Stay tuned for more updates and a chance of a lifetime. We will uncover the opportunity to be a part of this whole new society in reaching economic and also society consensus, where virtual reality can soon be a part of the next millennium. Welcome to the Metaverse community.
Well, I've got to say, for a digital world, that video sucked. I've seen better videos on the back of buses, I think. Can you say that? Yeah, okay. Hopefully it'll finish soon. Right, another video. They get shorter as we go on, so I won't bore you to death, and I'll hopefully be able to put these all in the timeline to make it more exciting for you. What are we going to learn about here?
Welcome to our educational video for today.
Look at the high quality video.
We will discover on how to enter the metaverse.
Ooh.
On the last video, we have discussed about what is the metaverse and a few key insights about the metaverse. On today's educational video part 2, we will learn on how to enter the metaverse.
It's like being back at school. I left school at 14.
I hope you guys are ready to jump into the metaverse with your Oculus Quest 2 headset. So hold on your horses for just a bit more.
Hold your horses.
There's a couple of things that you will need to know before you can start to discover the virtual life of the metaverse.
Wow. Oh my goodness, do I have to read all that?
There's no one way to access the metaverse at the moment.
Okay.
The concept doesn't fully exist yet.
Oh, it's not even happening yet.
A single universe world that is interconnected like the internet. So at the moment there is no single app named the metaverse that can be opened. However, since the metaverse is
so this is really funny because HyperVerse have made you go from 0.1 to 0.2, and I believe it's an exit strategy. Actually, I believe the whole process of HyperVerse was just to get funding to keep the crypto mining going, and the Hyper Fund was set up to give them money to keep it going. And the reason why they've jumped to 2 is to actually and made people upgrade is to they're going to give themselves a victim like Keith and Kalpesh it's an exit strategy so they can keep face. And they truly believe in the company, and then they're going to run away with millions of dollars. They get $1 million a month of your money. They're going to run away, and then they're going to say they were victims of HyperVerse. So they want to create, this is all telling you, and this is feeding you stuff from, is this from God? This is just some person who's wrote a script to tell you to not re-endorse, I've forgotten the word, listen to it.
Universe, bits and pieces of its existence on multiple platforms. So these pieces are in the form of different apps and even games that allows users to jump inside them and socialize while playing using the avatars. So in order to get into the metaverse, experience before it's fully here with your Oculus Quest 2 headsets and a few apps that has been installed.
I tell you what, if I was doing these videos, I'd be someone professional talking you through this rather than read this off this. This is like a comic book.
Number one, you will need a requirement headset to fully experience the metaverse.
Ooh, wonder if they sell those. I actually have an electronic shop, so if you want to buy one of those headsets, let me know.
Into the headsets. The Metaverse application game. So these apps offer an entry point into the concept of the metaverse.
If you watch the original video of Hyperfun, it was actually all about having an app, which has never eventuated.
Once you have entered the metaverse,
let's bring in Mark.
Need to create your own avatar. So what
that's going to be pretty cool. I believe that the metaverse will actually happen,
digital form,
but I just don't like HyperVerse piggybacking.
You can easily customize your avatar as what you wish to look like.
This other company that's nothing to do with them. You can create an avatar. Whoopie-doo, hoo-boo.
Step number 2. It's time to explore the metaverse.
Woo, let's go.
The best part of this metaverse is that there's no endless space within the metaverse.
I think they could have used a nicer type font.
We can imagine on how
and
big
better
is
images.
the net space of the metaverse. It even can bring you above your imagination.
Wow, use your imagination. Alright, hurry up. We haven't got too many more.
Learn.
I want to speed it up because I'm bored.
How of this immersive world in this
but you guys need to watch this.
To interact and
you need to do your due diligence. And this is all part of it. It's all in the academy, in the back end. What an amazing back end it's got.
And many soon to believe that there's new technology coming in this new era of digitalization.
Alright, back. Okay, oh no, I'm not. Hit the wrong button. Sorry, it's late at night. Oh, now my head's in the way.
Step number 3.
Oh, you might want to read this. Read it quick.
And earn yourself.
I won't read it because I'm dyslexic. Oh my god, they've got no legs.
Games we call Decentraland.
What sort of avatar? You must be able to have avatars with no legs.
And the most popular game
that's no good.
Everyone is playing.
I thought in a virtual world you could be anywhere you want. Maybe these guys didn't want to have legs.
The ground and the players have to mine them.
Hurry up!
Money and minerals. So every avatar.
Remember, you can sign up to HyperVerse and you can go to the academy and learn all about the metaverse.
And you can even socialize in the metaverse. And make
you can socialize. It's great for lonely people.
Games,
wonder if they have Tinder on
you
the
also have the opportunity
HyperVerse.
to make new friends.
You can take
the opportunity to walk.
Alright, I'm back now.
With other players and even ask them about how
while
they
playing the
felt
game, you can also have the opportunity to make new friends. That's pretty good. I think they've got games that already do that, though, haven't
online multiplayer games,
why do they need your money if no one's in charge of this?
That they can even
and no one can control it. Then why do they need your money to be part of it?
Metaverse together.
Have you thought about that?
So that's the beginner guide.
It's because it's a Ponzi scheme.
To enter the metaverse. Hope you enjoy it and see you.
Oh, good. Thank goodness. Now we've got some other videos which I haven't really watched. I just grabbed the whole lot off the internet and then I thought I'd just talk as I saw them coming up. So this could be bad or good, but it's late at night. I've had a couple of beers, I'll be honest. On to the next video. Woo! This is a bit better. Got music to it. Here we go. Gifts from HyperVerse. Oh, NFTs! I love it! Ooh! Let me stop it right there. Do you know why they've created NFTs? Any idea? That was the original plan. Because you guys can't withdraw your money. So you got nothing to spend it on. But now they're going to create NFTs, which are going to be non-fungible tokens. That means you can buy your own piece of digital art that you can be the only owner of it and it will increase in value. So now your reward dollars that you can't get out like they said you could, unless you're at the top, and that's at the end of this video, I'll tell you how to do that. Now you have to buy NFTs, and you might as well, because what else are you going to do with your money? So you're just going to have, like, you've been playing a game of Monopoly and you've just landed on all the money, the bank, and now you can't get your money out of the game of Monopoly, and all you're doing is wasting your time. I mean, really, get a product or a service and make a proper living rather than trying to invest in these get-rich-quick schemes. Just saying. Anyway, let's look at some NFTs. Woo! Hey, I must admit this video is a bit better. So I can actually purchase one of these NFTs. I've got NFTs. I've got a few comics, which are crap. Just saying. And I invested in a company called wewe, and I bought about $300 worth of comics, and one of those comics went like up to $600-700, and I sold it, got my money. Then I found I couldn't withdraw my money, so then I decided to buy another comic for $450, and then all the comics went down to $170. And today I tried to put it back online for $400, hoping to break even. But even if I do sell my comic, I can't get my money out. And this is the same as this. So now they want you to go shopping for NFTs that are coming out, so you can use up all the dollars that you can't take out. So what was that, about 4 times your investment? Here we go, here's another one. This looks pretty cool. Woo! I like it. I remember seeing a movie like this. Oh, it's Back to the Future, I think. The last one of that. Very similar. You do know that video in the back that is playing now isn't actually their video, don't you? It was actually used at some... Yeah, so they sort of give you this as the vision of the metaverse, and it's not actually HyperVerse's video. So they either stole it or paid for it. I don't know. I do think it's very spectacular, and I think that's probably helped them sell a lot. But anyway, I just thought I'd throw that in there. Right, back to the video. This sort of stuff, whoever designs this stuff's very clever. Well, there's that beautiful logo. That's your future. More NFTs. This is their exit strategy, you see. Remember, the guys at the top of this pyramid scheme have been paying themselves $1 million a month, and you're stuck inside the HyperVerse's bank, and you can't spend your money. Very sad. HyperVerse. Oh, that was a nice short one. Oh, I do like these ones. I mean, I really like the monkey. Oh, and I like iPhones, because it's always good to pass off other brands, because that looks like an iPhone to me. And if you can buy one of these NFTs and have it on the back of your phone, that's pretty cool. We actually had a guy in New Zealand who sold, I think it was $100 million worth of NFTs. And then when he started delivering them to people, the quality of the NFTs were crap. And he got himself in a lot of strife. I don't know what happened to him, but yeah, that is one thing you've got to be careful of. You want high quality NFTs. Digital pieces of art on your computer that are worth a lot of money. Sounds like a really good idea to me. Just saying. You know, I must say they do look like iPhones. HyperVerse. I add to it. HyperVerse. Welcome to the realm of NFTs. Coming soon. Reserve your space. Pioneers of the nation. I'm educated. I'm way up here now. I've been into the back end. I've gone through the academy. I know all about Metaverse. I know the bigger picture. Oh my goodness, and look at this. They've got these gold-plated, what are they called again? NFTs. Oh, I like it. I like it. NFT 101, non-fungible creation of the... I can't even read that word. Oh, they got giraffes. I love giraffes. So we're going to collect a whole lot of digital art. That's what you're going to do with all your money that you made in HyperVerse. Brilliant. So what does it mean? An avatar, a unique look, proof of membership. Can't read that word, it's too fast for Danny. You can pay with them tokens. Wow, you guys are just going to be loaded inside a virtual world with no friends. That's why you need to make friends, because you've burnt all your friends and family by getting them introduced to HyperVerse. HyperVerse, and you got no friends anymore. So now you need to go into the virtual world and make artificial friends with avatars. Do you think Kalpesh Patel is going to run leadership meetings in the HyperVerse? Hope so. Oh look, this is cool. Your avatar, each one is one of a kind. A bear? Ooh, oh, I like that one. Ooh, that's pretty sexy. Fashion. Coca-Cola. Oh my goodness, passing off those names again. Now, I didn't get this like the first time I watched it. Eye-catching pay to earner. Eye-catching pay to earner? Oh, above my pay scale. It's all very exciting, but if you go into the back end and watch this stuff, you'd probably fall asleep. It's a flash TV. I sell TV remotes if you need one. Meeting people from around the world. Actually, I tell you what, this would have been ideal when we're all in lockdown, wouldn't it? We could have gone around the virtual world. I was in Clubhouse. I don't know if you heard of Clubhouse before. It's an awesome little app called for social audio. And you can meet people. It was awesome. It was really a life godsend when we were in lockdown. But this would have been great. Maybe they've missed it. Oh, you can go into a supermarket and buy stuff. It just gets better and better. All right, I think we're nearly done. I've got a video of this man that went from rags to riches because of HyperVerse, and I want to share that with you. Oh, there's those goggles. Once again, if you want a pair of those, let me know. That's the world I want to live in. Oh, that's awesome, man. Making your dreams come true. This is really playing on your mind, guys. All these sad and lonely people are now going to be deliriously happy. Awesome. May, isn't it May now? I think it is. Must be here this month. Let's see what happens. Do you think Elon Musk has bought a few HyperVerse dollars? Oh, here's the ones I was thinking about before. These are pretty flash. Not too many more, but I thought I'd educate you, because a lot of people tell me when they watch my videos that I don't know what I'm talking about, but I can tell they haven't watched the videos. And that one guy this morning goes, "Oh, I want more proof." And I go, "I've got 50 videos online, mate. How much proof do you want?" I'm going to flip on to the back of a web browser after this video is finished. This is only a 20-second long one, so we're just about done. But I want to let you watch this man who's gone from rags to riches, all because of HyperVerse, and you can be just like him. So here we go, listen to this.
All of the people that are newly entering my life, I'm super excited to share this specific moment in time with all of you. I must say, who would have thought 20 months ago, trying to find 2 pennies to rub together. I remember borrowing money from Prab to get through a very, very rainy season. Literally 21, 22 months ago, I went to his house, said, "Prab, tough times are upon me, can you help?" And he got me through that little phase.
Now, if you don't know, this man has been done for fraud in the past, and he had to pay like £335,000 as a fine, and he got jail time and locked up for 12 months. And that was, it's in one of my other videos. So he's got a history of doing it, and so does his clad that hang out with him.
I gave him my car, down ready for another car, because I couldn't afford the monthly payments. I had to question every time someone said they wanted to meet me.
Now, he is a very clever man, and he's a very good motivational speaker. So he's the perfect man to run a multi-level marketing company, isn't he? Like HyperVerse.
Whether it was worth going or not, because the petrol was killing me. That was 20 months ago. My friend showed me a business.
HyperVerse. HyperFund.
And it cost $1,000 to sign up. And I could see I could turn everything around if I could get in. And I didn't have $1,000.
Poor man.
I opened up a free account. I started reading about the company, studying the company, learning about the company.
He's my brother from another lover, because I opened up a free account as well. But after that, I did about 2 videos warning people.
3 months later, I managed to get that money together. scrimped and scraped from wherever I could. I bought myself a spot. I even asked Keith at the time, can we do a partnership? And he said, no, you carry on, do your own thing. There was an event in February where Sam Lee was speaking in Barcelona. It was £100 for the flight. And he said I could sleep in his hotel room, and I didn't have the £100 for the flight. But I made the decision to do it. Off he went with Roman, with no money in their pockets. They managed to get their flights, I didn't. They came back, told me how amazing it was, and I went to work. 20 months later, we were at the highest restaurant in the world. Hired the whole place out just for us.
Woo! What a man. He knows how to spend your money. They're awesome. All right, so I'm going to show you some stuff.
Each and every one of you has come so far, and we're all privileged. We're all in an amazing space. But this is what you can do for others in the next 10, 12, 15, 20 months, right? This can happen for anybody that you speak to in the coming weeks, months, and years. So imagine the power you have to transform lives. This is transformation. Thank you. Enjoy yourselves.
So this is really weird. I think ethics has to come into this. These guys think they've transformed so many people's lives. They've made people rich. They've made a lot of money out of HyperVerse. But they seem to forget about the other end of a Ponzi scheme, where people who think their friend who told them about it did their due diligence, and they've just lost their money. I was speaking to a guy the other day from Nepal. He put $3,500 US into HyperVerse and lost it all. And he's asking me for help to withdraw his money or even get his initial investment back. And the other thing that I find is absolutely disgusting is another guy who's lost, who put 20,000 in, and he wants to be interviewed by me, and we're going to do a YouTube video together, so that's going to be really cool. But he put $20,000 in, but he said to me he just managed to get his money back out of HyperVerse. And so he's relaxed now, but he said he knows it's a Ponzi scheme, and I've had people all day long coming to me telling me they have lost their money. And then you've got these guys out there telling them that these guys don't have the faith and they don't have the belief in the company. And then I've got friends like Project Frugal, which I'm going to show you some of his videos, who's put together evidence showing that Sam Lee and Ryan and the other guys associated with these companies who they're using in their PowerPoint presentations don't have any credibility, nor do they have the money that they claim to have. And it's just all, they've raised a lot of capital with this. And it's just appalling. And these guys here, because of their wealth, their influence, people blindly follow them. And they'll use the most amazing brainwashing techniques. And unfortunately, people just fall for it. And they don't even listen to what I'm saying or do their due diligence, which is a word I'm starting to say more often. What the hell is due diligence? I mean, if you wanted to invest in Coca-Cola, would you need to do due diligence, or would you be familiar with that brand? You would, wouldn't you? McDonald's or, I don't know, anything. Anyway, let's have a look at some of these leaked videos. Now, this is a video that's on my YouTube channel. I'm going to make my head disappear in a second after I shut up. But there's two parts of this video that were really interesting. The first part is that they are using mind techniques to tell you that you need to have faith. Now, this video was the last one that I've actually managed to capture. The source I was getting it from haven't uploaded last week's meeting. I reckon this was their last meeting for a while, and I believe that HyperVerse is 2 or 3 weeks from falling flat in its face. It already withdraws. These guys are talking about how they cannot even withdraw their money, and they're telling you that they have special privileges at withdrawing their money. So watch this and learn and listen and try not to get wound up in the mind techniques.
Etc. You know, those little characters. I can't wait to have a couple of those under my belt. I've got no idea. Here's the thing though, I have no clue, like none, what those characters are going to do, how rare they are, what they're going to mean, what role they play. I've got no idea, but here's what I know for a fact. That I'm going to have some.
Yeah. Why not?
That's what I know. That is what, right? So, you know, for me.
Now, he's talking about the NFTs. So he's going to buy them NFTs and he's going to follow the leadership of HyperVerse no matter what. Now, the man that's just come from rags to riches is fully invested in HyperVerse because it's making him $1 million a month. We've got video footage of him withdrawing $35,000 at a time. These guys who believe in the HyperVerse are withdrawing the money. Now, why would they be doing that if they truly believe in the HyperVerse? And are they on their bones of their arse, or are they scooping out money as quick as they can? And where do you think that money is coming from at the moment?
That's an obvious. And so that kind of speaks volumes, because people don't understand, right? What's the difference between leaders and followers? What's the difference between entrepreneurs and wantrepreneurs? What's the difference between people that make it big in life and the people that wish they did it? It's that mindset of, you know what, I'm having a piece.
So he's telling you that if you don't do what he's doing and follow his leadership, that you don't have the right mindset. Who doesn't want a good mindset?
Got no clue. I'm having a piece. Why? Because I bought into the company. I bought into the vision. I bought into partnership. I bought into Ryan Zhu. I bought into Sam Lee.
Ryan Zhu, Sam Lee have not been seen since December. They, if you're going to watch my mate's videos, he will show you, they've disappeared.
I've bought into Hypertech Group. I've bought into HyperVC. I've bought into everything Hyper. And I'm
there's a lot of hype going on.
Super proud member of HyperVerse. And if they say, here's what we're doing, I've got one job. Say yes and promote it. That's it. That's all I do. I say yes and then I promote.
So I don't know if you've been watching these videos, but these Zoom meetings that they have 1,000 people, and you've got to get in quick, otherwise they get overloaded. And then they have what they call an afterflow room. So they could have up to 1,500, maybe even 2,000 people listening to these. And I've watched 32 of these meetings, and every week the people that they let speak are the same people. So if you're not familiar with the lady on the top right, she's at the top right every week. The lady who looks pissed off in the car with the hand up, she has her hand up for the whole meeting. They're not interested in talking to her. And then the lady at the very bottom is called Sarah James, and she's got a whole history of fraud and multi-level marketing stuff. These are police. Now, the video that I spent 2 hours before I filmed this, it's now 12:30 at night, looking for, I've got Kalpesh, I always can't pronounce his name right, instructing people, the 10 main influencers in the room, to go around the room and create hype and belief. And this is exactly the same technique he's used. He's just using these people in these Zoom rooms. Every week the same people come back on, the VIP 5s, and they say the same thing. And they're the ones that are making all the money. The people that can't withdraw their money, I've seen them literally cut people off because they don't want to hear it. And they talk about how to handle people like me. I've talked to Keith, and I got to talk to him for about a minute and a half with 1,000 people. I managed to jump into a room and ask him those direct questions. He couldn't answer them, and he just over-talked me. And then later on in one of these meetings, I hear them talking about our interaction, and they told him that they handled me very well, which is just amazing. Anyway.
What else is there to do, Cal? What else would you be doing instead?
That's it, right? Simple.
There's nothing else to be doing right now. I mean, that's it.
People think it can't be that simple.
My friend, we're in the mud at the moment. We're in the winter. Have the faith and the belief that things will get better. As Kalpesh are you not listening? Did you not hear? There are withdrawals going through right now. I withdrew 100% to HVT. I'm happy with that. That will do for me. Boom. I did it earlier in the week and I did it today. So there is ways. Guys, they're not here to completely stop. This is not going to go crunch in a train crash.
See, it is going to go. It's going to crash. It's 1 or 2 weeks away from being crashed. That's my prediction. And he's telling you the opposite, because they are hoping that it's going to curve and it's going to go watch the whole video of this. You'd be amazed that you're part of this HyperVerse. And if you're thinking about investing at the moment, go watch this video and listen to what they're actually running.
So yes, it might be slightly painful right now, but get through that pain.
Yeah, it's slightly painful. You've lost all your money.
Focus on where we are going and the good that we have done. We've been here over 2 years, Kalps. So we've seen the good it has done in over 2 years. It's not the last 6 months. And if you have that mindset and you focus on just where we are going, yes, thank you so much. I did one earlier this week with HVT. I did one today, a very pretty big one. I'm happy with it.
a pretty big one, hundreds of thousands of dollars he would have transferred out of his hyper fund, and you can't do it, and you're sitting here wondering how he did it. They've got special privileges.
I don't mind the drip. The drip works. I'm cool with the drip. Drip every single day, and we'll just withdraw to HBT, and we withdraw to USDT. We exchange. We did a pancake swap. Boom! I had to learn that.
For the community, maybe you're sitting there going, what? What do you mean you withdrew in HBT? It has been made public in the groups and everywhere. Everyone's talking about it very clearly. You can withdraw. It's not that you can't withdraw. You can't withdraw the way we used to, but you can withdraw. It's just done differently through HBT now. So it's through a smart contract. You've got to set that up with the company. You set up your smart contract. It's going to cost you 30 HBT. So get that. Is it 20 now?
I think it's 20, but whatever it costs.
Yeah.
I don't even look at the cost. But it's just an option right now. But as
I believe these guys are HyperVerse. I don't believe that Ryan and Sam are actually running HyperVerse. I think these guys are the main instigators. They just make it, you can just tell with their body language when they're talking about things. And Kalpesh has talked about how he's talked to management. So they've got one-on-one connection with HyperVerse, if there is such a thing.
we said as well, as you said, I said in the community, MOF withdrawals for the newer withdrawals.
Yes,
Some of the old ones are going through as well, but they're giving us options. And guys, don't think that that's it. We will probably get some other projects and tokens where we'll have an option to withdraw. This is a great opportunity, but you've got to see the bigger picture. You can't just focus on.
Everyone tells me that in the comments. I've had over 1,500 comments on my YouTube channel, which I love. And everyone's telling me that I can't see the bigger picture, and I don't know, and I don't understand, I haven't researched, and all this sort of stuff. But really, guys, are you going to tell me that? I mean, I've spent hours and hours. I've spent putting a video together like this. I wanted to do it. I was working for a mate today, and I decided I got home, I'm going to do a video. I haven't done one for a while. And I probably spent 4 or 5 hours putting together this video. And the reason why it takes so long is I go through hundreds of I open up hundreds of tabs looking for new content that I've seen. Kalpesh is on holiday at the moment in some country that looks beautiful. And then I put it together and I give you guys a few snippets of stuff I've found. But anyway, let's carry on to the end.
Where you stand and your bit of the mud. That's not the important thing. Got to see the big picture here, guys.
Right, so you've got to see the big picture. So if these are my videos, and I produced quite a few. And my original goal was to basically get 1,000 YouTube visitors to my YouTube channel. And thank you so much. It's been really awesome. I've got 1,300. So please do subscribe. I'm not going to push that down your throat. And when you go down my YouTube channel, you can see what I'm all about. What do I have? I have a podcast as well, and also have workshops. I actually teach people how to survive and thrive. But what I wanted to show you guys is how much money I've actually made from my YouTube channel since I've been doing this, because people often think that my motive is just to monetize. And yeah, I'm honest. I'm not going to spend hours putting my energy into something if I don't turn into money. We all like money. That's why you're involved and you're listening to my video, I assume. So I think it's about 5 weeks ago I actually got to 1,000, and then that means that the ads that run over the top of my videos, I get a percentage of that when they play. I don't know if it means when people click on it. I don't know how it works. But so to date, I've made $747 from my YouTube channel. And last month I got paid $309 for my first month, and it looks like I'm going to get about $500 a month from YouTube. And I think that's pretty awesome, to be honest. But once again, I've spent the time and the energy, and I've hopefully put enough content out there. People look at it and you get the reward. The interesting one is one of my longest videos, and that was with, I've forgotten his name now, Mark Mark somebody, Australian guy, and it's 2 hours and 11 minutes. And he kept on accusing me of making money out of my YouTube channel. And I said, it's not my motive. And at the time I wasn't. But that's the longest video I've got online about how to withdraw your money from HyperVerse. Good topic, eh? Anyway, that's made me $140, that video. Mark Gardner's his name. But have a listen to that one. That was really cool. And then also my other video, I think it's had about 23,000 views. So I'm just going to click on that so you can see. And what does it do? Hopefully it doesn't log me out. Boom. Yeah, so you can see of all the YouTube videos, it would be fair to say on average, I probably get around about $30 each video I produce. So it's worthwhile. And this is early days. I don't think I'll probably find another topic as HyperVerse. And the other thing I do is I have a website. Dehec.com or danny.co.nz, and what I do is I normally I embed the video in my website, and I usually use a service called Descript, and it basically makes all my words into text, and then I use that as a blog, and that means that when people search for me, for example, if somebody goes to the internet and they search for HyperVerse presentation official, then you'll see that my video comes up in the search results. And also my website also comes up in the search results. So what that means is those articles that you see, especially when you're on a mobile phone, just like when you go to the newspapers, you'll see adverts turning up on those. And because I'm now getting quite a lot of traffic to my website, here's the adverts here. So you can see the adverts at the top. And what they do is basically people click on those. So that has given me, in the last 28 days, that's actually generated $200 worth of results. Now, you might think you might want to do the same. What you probably don't realise is I used to have a travel and tourism network, and I used to have 1,000 blogs all about New Zealand, and I've merged them into my website. So I don't just get traffic from HyperVerse, I get traffic from other content that I've had on the internet for about 20 years. So that actually results in around about... 1,000 blogs. I had one each, so I have a lot of traffic. How much traffic do I actually have? All right, so in the last 28 days, I've had 27,000 people visit my website. So if you're trying to figure out how much traffic, think about your website, put Google Analytics on the back end of your website. And then if you're getting 27,000 visitors like I am at the moment, then you really want to... put those adverts through it, and I think people sort of get used to seeing them as well. So that's a little bit of tip I can share with you. Now normally I have, it says in the last 30 minutes I've had 9 people, but when I was preparing this video I looked and I had 16 people, so that fluctuates throughout the day. And the other one too, if you are on my website and I have this window open, I can actually see what pages people are looking at, and I can actually see somebody here is looking for 7-minute explanation about the mechanics of HyperVerse. They're from the United Kingdom, from New Zealand, South Africa, France, India, and I'm getting a lot of traffic from different countries and different people. I can click a button and I can say hello to somebody, and that will pop up at the bottom of the screen, and you'll see a 1 next to it saying there's a message there, and if they want to they can chat to me. It's quite cool really. So that's sort of what I do. I just wanted to give. Now the other one, if I can find it, I wanted to show you my friends. Now if you want to find my videos, because I'm now a paid YouTube subscriber, you can go to my community, and in the community I can actually take the liberty of finding videos that I think are quite good, and I can post them in here. So there's a new guy on the block. He's just posted his very first YouTube video. I'm not associated with him in any which way or form, but he was commenting on my videos so much. I said, you should do a video. And would you believe it? He did, which is really cool. Anyway, this is the one you want to watch. This is number 3. Vinny is his name. So let's go into here. And I want to go to his...
Hi there, Vinny from...
to his YouTube channel, and you can see he's done 1, 2, 3 videos, and he basically goes through every process of where the company started, the people involved. He looks up the company registry, finds out where people live, He goes through all the documents. He finds where they were trying to get funding and how they failed. And he talks about the start of Hyper Capital and Hypertech, and also Blockchain Global. So people who say to me that I haven't done my research, I've got people that I'm associated with like that who are doing the research, and they've put a series of videos online to, you know, and this one here, he's getting 14 views every hour. I think it's every hour, which is brilliant, per hour. And he's also, he's got 537 subscribers, which is awesome. So do subscribe to his channel. But anyway, that's me. I'm just, you know, like, think of the ethics of what you're doing if you get involved in HyperVerse. I mean, do you really want to be associated with a company like this? And there is other things to do with your money. One thing I didn't show you, and I'm not really plugging my own business, but I'll do it anyway, is I provide workshops. And I teach people how to become a better version of themselves. And all the knowledge that I've gained over the years, I've put them into online courses. And you can go to my courses, you can learn how to set up your LinkedIn and all that sort of stuff. So that's kind of what I'm into. But I think like this week was quite interesting for me. I mean, if you don't know me, I used to own a business networking company. And I've had, over the last 8 years, I've had 1,500 businesses come and go. And I had one lady who I really... you know, had a good relationship with, and she even offered to do me a testimonial promoting my, what do you call it? Not promoting, but, you know, giving me an endorsement for my company Elite 6, which is really, really nice. And if you go down here enough, you might actually see... 10 minutes so I can show you the background of HyperVerse. Yeah, this lady here. Now, this lady here, better flip on the right screen. She actually gave me one of the most loveliest reviews about my business networking company. And she spent a lot of time, you know, at the video. I think it's, we've got two versions. I think it's about 25 minutes long. And then I got a text from this lady this week, and she says to me, take down that video. And I hadn't seen it for maybe 2.5 years. And then I, as she's writing this, I'm writing back to her and say, oh, g'day. It'd be nice to catch up. Haven't seen you for a long time. And then she goes, I don't want anything to do with you or your company. And remove me from the website or you'll get a lawyer's letter and whatever. And anyway, so then I'm thinking, what have I done to upset this lady? I think, you know, and I was quite upset about it, really. And then as a bit of tongue in cheek, I said, oh, I hope you haven't got involved in HyperVerse. And long and behold, I found out she's quite deep involved in HyperVerse. And it's funny what greed does to people, isn't it? And it's like people don't want to be, you know, if they make a bad investment. I mean, this is what's going to happen with HyperVerse, is you're going to be left with all your money in HyperVerse. You might be enticed to buy some NFTs because you can't get your money out. It's embarrassing when you make bad investment opportunities. A lot of the people I'm talking to have actually got their initial investment back. Well, so they say. And it's not something you really want to be associated with, is it? That you've made a bad investment choice. So people make a choice between friends and money. And when I get awful texts from people telling me they don't want anything to do with me because all I'm doing is trying to expose a Ponzi scheme. And if you've got an IQ of a Savaloy, get on YouTube and you'll find hundreds and hundreds of videos of people promoting HyperVerse and people warning you about HyperVerse. Meanwhile, the people at the top of the pyramid scheme are spending all your money and they are withdrawing that money and you are giving them a better lifestyle. And good on you if you have actually managed to get your money back. But is it your money? Or is it somebody else's money who can't really afford to invest it? Hey, I'm Danny DeHeck, and I really would value having you subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I really would like to thank you for being one of my subscribers. And if I do make a full-time living out of being a YouTuber, I think that's pretty cool.
You to be with me
and
for the next 10 minutes so I can show you the background.
everything I know on how I went about doing it. Hey, I'm Danny DeHeck. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great night. And it is now 8 minutes to 1 in the morning, and I'm probably going to even go the extra mile, because you need to work hard and you need to have perseverance. I'm going to upload this video before I go to bed. So hopefully you'll see it soon. Thanks for watching.